My boss says I'm almost double their age. That's not funny.
Well, you know.
Yeah. Anyway,
Christina walked up and looked at John Von Tobel, and you're like, high school.
Yeah, JVT.
I was like, we're out, Steve.
Yeah.
They're going to reminisce about Gorman.
In high school, did they call you JVT, or did they say your whole name?
No, I've gone through a lot of nicknames in my life. I was John Von back in high school.
John.
Yeah.
That sounds like a porn name, but okay.
And then the great Dave Koken is the one who named me JVT. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I like Dave Koken.
Yes.
Okay, good. Anyway, our first guest today, my bosses Anna Marie and Christina Ellis at Ellis Island. We're in the front yard, which is an unbelievable place to watch sports. Am I right or wrong, Cofield? And so
it's awesome. I was shooting video the other day, and I just took a shot of the place, and I'm like, I'm still blown away. Just the idea to come up with this.
Yeah.
Considering what you had here.
Oh no,
Yeah,
There's a park in front. And I'm like,
lot.
wait, how is this even possible?
it's unbelievable. So anyway, I want you guys to talk about Super Bowl, how it's impacting. I think the front yard's about sold out, but the good news is for $110, Steve, I know you've been plugging it, all the beer and all the barbecue you want at Ellis Island. We call it the Cookout, right?
Yes, so Ellis Island, our barbecue is top-notch, voted best of Las Vegas again and again. So this year we're having a cookout. So it's, like Steve said, all the barbecue and beer you can eat and drink. And we'll be showing the game on property. And then also we have our party inside the front yard.
And if we didn't point out, craft beer, you guys brew it. Folks should also know that it's spread all over the valley. Where? In your local bars, right?
Yep, the village pubs all
How many
around
are there
town.
now?
16.
Okay, wow.
Yep.
Isn't that crazy? 16. Unbelievable. When I met their dad, there was one. And then he,
Where was it?
Right here. And then he said...
it was here? And then
it
what was the
here.
second one?
I don't know where the second one
I think
was.
I've been to every one of them.
I think the first one was Cannery. Yeah. So on
Okay.
Pecos and Flamingo.
All right.
Yep.
All right. So all you can eat barbecue. And again, the barbecue, we never shout out who does the barbecue. Who's the chef? Do you have one chef? Like who's the pit master?
It's very consistent. There's only two things on the menu when you go in there, but
Yeah.
there's no desserts. They want to turn it because there's a line. Barbecued pork ribs or chicken. Pick one and go.
Yeah. It actually used to be out here way back when we first did the barbecue, and this was just a parking lot. And then, I think it was just a chef and cooking outside, and then it was like, wait, maybe we need to make this a full restaurant. So we moved it back inside, and people love it. Yeah. Voted best of Las Vegas for barbecue.
It opens with a line every day at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is that crazy?
You treated me there about a year ago. I couldn't finish it.
No, it's a lot.
And I only
No.
got one. I didn't get the combo.
Right.
Oh, yeah, the half and half. Yeah, I
It's
just do the
awesome.
pork ribs.
So much food.
Ribs
so
are the
much
best.
food.
Okay.
So that's 110.
Yep.
To book a spot there at the Big Game Cookout, it's ellisislandcasino.com. And then all the events are up there. The webpage is really nice. So go up there, you get in, and we're going to be giving away 2 entries today. So we're
That's
gonna
right.
qualify-
Today,
we're
if
gonna
you're in your
qualify
car, you should come down. And first of all, you get 1 entry free just for walking in the door because else it's a lottery. And that's a whole thing that I learned when we did the commercial. Whatever. Isn't that amazing? We don't have a lottery in Vegas, but you can play Pie Gal. But anyway, and then if you order different drinks, you get another ticket. And then Cofield, because he's the only trustworthy one, because the girls are going to be gone. At 6 o'clock, we're going to draw, and you get 2 free tickets. That's $220 right there.
Yeah, definitely. Come on down.
So, ladies, I kind of teased it before, and I love how much we're growing, and he was talking about today. Can you talk a little bit about what happens 2 days after the Super Bowl ends at Ellis Island?
Okay.
I don't know, or if we can't.
Steve's in the know.
Oh,
I know.
no, I
Huh?
didn't
Steve,
know.
you tell us.
I thought
you run it by
it
him
was
yet?
public about the little expansion.
Okay, so
Here we go.
Wow. Breaking news, huh?
No, all right. No, we don't have to talk about that.
Lots of fun things coming for Ellis Island.
There you go.
We're ready to grow, and
more details coming
more
soon.
details coming
Keep it
soon.
generic.
Yeah.
Because
There you
when Cofield pulled up today, he goes, I just came down, and that elevator's nice, the new bathrooms are nice, they're expanding. I go, dude, we're expanding 2 days after Super Bowl, and I go, we can bring that up, and then obviously we can't, so, okay.
I think you just
But-
did,
No, it's all
but
good. It's all good.
all right. So let me ask you guys this then: with the Super Bowl here, but obviously we're ESPN Las Vegas, local favorite casino. How have you guys experienced in terms of people coming in? What's your expectation with people out of town now coming in for the Super Bowl?
I mean, the Super Bowl is just larger than life, so we're expecting lots of new faces here, lots of new faces looking for something fun to do off the strip, and we're here to fill that, and we're going to have lots of great programming throughout the whole weekend, different team brunches, so if you're a 49ers fan, you can come down, we'll have an all 49ers brunch, and lots of things like that for during the whole weekend, before the game, after the game. I mean, brunch in the front yard is so much fun. It's such a great atmosphere and experience. And with some beautiful weather, it'll be a great time.
What do you mean all 49ers brunch? I didn't know about that part.
Yeah,
What's
so
that?
we're going to do a 49ers brunch. So it's all 49ers themed out. We'll have, decor throughout here, a whole 49ers menu, 49ers drinks. It'll be a lot of fun.
So don't wear my Chiefs jersey.
Well, who knows what we have planned for the Chiefs
Okay,
side of things,
all
but
right,
we know
all right.
we're going to do something for the 49ers.
All right.
And we should mention this is not something unique just to the big game, these brunches. You guys do a tremendous job with the brunches. Who comes up with the ideas? And then can you mention a couple in the past that you've done? Because you've partnered with, it seems like TV projects or movies coming out. You've got props all over the place.
Yeah, we do tons of fun brunches. Our marketing department and events team do such a great job. We've done everything from a Taylor Swift brunch to a Harry Potter brunch.
I was at Harry Potter night here actually back in
amazing.
October or September, whatever it was. Had a butterbeer. It was tremendous.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I put my hands up. So I'm going to ask you, Taylor Swift connected to the Super Bowl. You like it?
How could you not?
There are a
It's silly
lot
not to.
Christina, there are a lot. Oh, here we go.
There we go. Really.
Christina said, why not? What's wrong with it? Anna Marie?
I mean, I don't know. I think it's great to have more fans, of the NFL because of Taylor Swift.
But-
I just don't know if it's, completely organic.
You better be careful. There's two pro Taylor Swift people sitting right here.
Well, this is a discussion I have at home with my girlfriend. She doesn't believe it's real.
Oh, come
And
on.
I swear she doesn't think it's real,
Conspiracy.
that it was a deal worked out between the two of them as kind of a partnership to carry them through the season. So are you
I mean,
there?
I don't necessarily think it's like a deal where there's a contract per se, but I think that it's fun engagement that they're both having online and in the media.
You
and
mean
that-
you don't think there's a real relationship?
So I do.
Oh, I do
The
too.
other half of the household does not. And but here's the problem.
They
She's
are two successful hotties. Let them fall in love. That's
Exactly.
You know
She's
what?
your
I
stance
hope
on
I'm
this
wrong.
subject.
I hope
Well,
it's
she's a
real for
billionaire.
them.
Well, I think it's a little column A, a little column B, right?
Yeah.
It's you guys meet each other, like, all right, let's have a relationship. Oh, by the way, if we do this right, we can increase our value on top of having one
For
another.
sure.
Like,
For
it's
sure.
it's brilliant.
I
Yeah.
saw yesterday that the brand value she's brought is over $300 million to the NFL.
Yep. Yeah.
I saw $331
For
million.
$300 million?
$331
All right,
million.
Send me that. All right.
Okay.
After that.
Now, it's probably too late for this because you guys are, pretty booked outside of the big game cookout. I was saying last week, I think at the end of the week, I mentioned, why isn't someone in town doing a Swifties only big game bash? Like, you have to wear
Oh.
That is a
Swiftie
great
stuff.
idea.
That is a great idea.
If we had
That-
one more venue on property,
Right.
then we could make that happen.
I hear there's
but
something
I think
coming, so I don't know.
Do you think the front yard would be big enough?
Oh.
I think someone
question.
could do thousands.
Yeah.
Am I crazy on this?
No, I mean, I think people are, absolute fans. If
What-
anything, they're just interested in the news.
Like, you know how Nickelodeon has been doing these simulcasts with the NFL? You can do a simulcast, like a Swiftie cast,
Swifty cast.
Yeah.
So I don't want to get, your girlfriend believes it's a conspiracy?
The
should.
problem is, and I praise her all the time, she's a really big sports fan, but she's not objective in this one because she's a Chargers fan and she hates the Chiefs. So it's another reason to dislike the Chiefs. She likes Taylor Swift,
Okay.
but she's a little leary on it.
All right.
Honestly,
I'm dropping
she also
it.
works at a salon, so I think there's a lot of, you know how it is. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, yeah,
It's like
we-
sports talk, sports talk for women at the salon.
Okay, I got you. Well, my boss has told me that this year she wants to learn more about sports betting.
I do, yes.
So I am the perfect person to,
That was like
to-
part of your.
Oh yeah, look at Cofield looking at me like, hey, I had every year the last 6 years Chiefs to win the AFC. I've already hedged, boom, and to win it all. But I've been lucky because my team's been there the last
There you
6
go.
years.
Chiefs fans are always lucky.
Yeah.
Well, they're lucky. Well, I can't say they're lucky to get Patrick Mahomes, but my Lord, they're going to be good for like 15 years.
Yeah,
Crazy,
it's
Steve.
unbelievable.
Good for you.
Okay, so Super Bowl. The other thing that I think they don't mention enough is because even before I worked here like I do now full time, at their parties, they have giveaways all throughout the game, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's good stuff, helmets and memorabilia and stuff. It's really cool.
We'll have a lot of good stuff. We actually might have a Taylor Swift little memorabilia thrown in there just for fun. But yeah, we'll have giveaways throughout the games.
Well, you know what?
big business,
No, I mean, like, so here's one thing. Like, I was, I get to, as a casino host, every now and then, I can't get drunk at work, but I can drink at work, right? So they had. Well, yeah, I can have a drink at work if my bosses say it's okay.
If I'm not there.
Yeah. Anyway, so it was the Stanley Cup playoffs, and they had a deal where I don't know who came up with it, but for every time the Golden Knights scored, there was a free shot.
We were here.
Oh yeah, it was
We were
9-3. I was tapping out at like 5-6.
We were helping them open bottles.
Yeah.
Oh, you were? Okay,
I
yeah.
mean, it was Fireball in the defense of the crowd. But
Yeah, but
What does that mean?
well, it's a little bit
Goes down
easier
easy.
to
Yeah,
drink.
it goes down easy.
I didn't know if you were going to say
It doesn't come up easy, but it goes down easy.
Yeah.
I love it. I love cinnamon whiskey. And do you remember the number of bottles? Because I think I do.
Oh, I think we stacked them up there.
Oh, I don't. But JVT, how much fun was that here?
Oh, it was awesome.
It was awesome.
It was tremendous. I was on the air. I don't think I'm allowed to say this. Well, it's what? Statute of limitations. I had a few. Like, yeah, it was great. It was awesome.
And I think, if I'm allowed to say it, I think it was 50-plus bottles
Oh my goodness.
during the
I
game.
remember that.
If you guys are just finding out, Steve, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
Spill the beans on you.
I don't know who thought of that, but that's a great promotion every time they score and stuff. And so, Nikki's going to be here later from the Aces. So hopefully down the road we can do some type of watch party with the Aces because they had their party here and got up on stage. We'll talk about that later.
I have an important question.
Okay.
All right, so for the Super Bowl party, how are you guys handling commercials? Are you playing music? Are you playing the commercials?
Oh,
What
good
are you
question.
doing?
Good question.
Playing the commercials?
We play the
Okay, all right.
commercials.
That's
Yeah.
important. That's important.
What's the biggest thing during the game? The game, the commercials, or halftime?
Halftime, wow. Well, I guess it depends on who you're asking. I always enjoy watching halftime, but,
I love the commercials. Commercials are so
To
fun.
me, it's am I comfortable with my bets? Do I need to double down on the halftime bets? To me, it's all about
Stress.
I am.
This
I'm
is
a bleeder.
work.
Yeah.
I love.
What about your ranking?
I was gonna say I love sports. I cover it. Right. I work in sports radio. My rankings are commercials, halftime show, and then the game.
Those are mine, too.
Yep.
Really?
We've seen a season full of football, man. We got
All
enough of
right,
that. I
all
want
right.
commercials. I want Usher. He better open up with "Yeah," and Lil Jon better be there because that's the other part about that. That's
Maybe-
important.
Maybe
I'm
the
excited.
guests at the halftime, not
Yep.
necessarily the headliner,
Yeah.
but who else will they bring? The added bonus?
Yeah.
I'm in it for that as well.
Well, that was the thing last year. It was what, Rihanna, right?
Yep.
Last
Yes,
year?
yeah.
And everyone speculated who the collaborations would be with, and then she came out, and she was, whatever it was, a few months pregnant, and that was
Yeah.
it. No one
That was
was
all.
coming out.
Yeah.
The last two Super Bowl halftime shows have been incredible, so they have a very high bar
Yes.
to clear here.
You
this
like
year.
last year's?
Yeah, it was great.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I liked it, too. There were
Yeah.
so many guys on social media who did not like it, and I was like, come on, guys. Do you like your mom? I use that. I weaponize it.
Watched it at
Shame them.
Yeah, it was great.
Man, I'm so glad that you know JVT. He always shows up at Bikini Tug of War. This
Oh,
one right here.
interesting.
I missed it this year, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
So
2
yes,
years
this
ago
year,
you came with Plaid.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year was our best crowd. This year was our best Bikini Tug of War ever.
I mean,
ever.
you get me with those special words, Steve Cyr, and I'm there.
Aw.
BS.
That's what he loves to hear.
So, EllisIslandCasino.com, EllisIslandCasino.com for spots in the big game cookout. $110 a person. I'm telling you, there are parties around town that are $300, $400. There are other places that have a table minimum where it's $1,000, $2,000, and sometimes food and drink is not included. Like it should
Right.
be, it's not included. So, this close to the Strip, this is probably the best party with the best price, with the best deal, with all you can eat and all you can drink. And it's not, listen, I like other beers, but your craft beer is dynamite. So I'm telling you, folks, don't wait till the last minute.
Yeah, and
You
you
wanna
know
get in on this.
the cheapest ticket to even get in a nosebleed is a few grand. And are we the first Super Bowl where just you can pay $30 and actually go into Allegiant on media day? Did I read that or something? This is
No,
the
they've
first
made
time
it
ever.
No, they've made it a fan event now. I think it's going back at least 3 years because there were
Oh, okay.
fans last year in Phoenix.
Oh, they were.
And it was pretty
Okay.
cool. But last year they did it in their basketball arena. It was too small. So the enormity of Allegiant's going to be really cool.
Right.
Yeah.
So anybody can just go pay the $30 and go into Allegiant and be there at least.
Yeah,
I think that's really cool.
Basically a pep rally. It's fun for the fans. It really is good. And for locals who aren't, like, it's hard to get into Raiders games for 30. No.
Oh yeah, no way.
You got no shot.